back at it again, 2 nights in a row. Raptors just defeated the Houston Rockets. One of the most strangest games. I don't know what I have to say, but I can tell you one thing. That was a bizarre game. Raptors were able to escape that one. Honestly, I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell was going on tonight, but the Raptors were able to escape that one. Houston Rockets is not that nice, but Raptors were able to pull it off. I don't know how they were, but I don't understand how the Rockets were able to get this close, and the Rockets were defeating the Raptors at one point by a wide margin. But the Raptors were able to pull it off at the end. I don't understand why that happened. I don't understand why we even let the Houston Rockets get that close to us. It was an exciting game. It was electrifying in the arena, man. Especially that fourth quarter, man. Jeez. All types of high flying, all types of stuff going on over there. Big shots, et cetera, man. But we're going to get straight into the stat line. We're going to open up the line. I mean, anyone could jump in. Like I said before, let's not get carried away when you jump in. Strictly Raptors. You already know what it is. It's your guy Select. I'm back at it again. Today, the player of the game was Pascal Siakam with 29 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. Pascal Siakam, good game. Good game statistically for Pascal. He came out there. He did what he had to do. Pascal did what he had to do. Kem Birch, 27 minutes, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Plus minus 22. Not bad. Plus minus, not bad. Not bad. Pretty efficient tonight. Pascal Siakam, 39 minutes, 29 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. Plus minus 11 for Pascal. Great night for Pascal Siakam. Gary Trent Jr., 38 minutes, 26 points, 1 rebound, 3 steals. Plus minus 11. Great night for Gary Trent, I must say. Scotty Barnes, 33 minutes, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Great night for Scotty. Scotty. Keep it up, man. Good work. You play hard out there, especially in that fourth quarter, man. Scotty, you come alive in the fourth, man. Aaron Brooks, 14 points, 2 points. 14 minutes, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, plus minus 3. Thaddeus Young. Whoo, my guy Thaddeus. Shout out to my guy Thaddeus Young, bro. He came out there and Thaddeus Young did what he had to do. 24 minutes, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Excellent pickup by Masai Ujiri. Excellent. Plus minus 21 tonight. This dude was off the chain. Chris Boucher, man, 19 minutes, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Man, plus minus 18. Horrible night for Chris Boucher. Could have been better on that plus minus ratio, bro. Precious Achua, 12 minutes, 8 points, 1 rebound, plus minus 28. Precious, you got to get better. You got to get better, my guy. You got to figure this out, Precious, man. You're too up and down, man. We're going to finish it off with Champagne had 7 minutes, 3 points, and Malachi Flynn, 10 minutes, 2 points. And plus minus for Malachi, minus 24, minus 8 for Champagne. Mahai Luke, DMP. Johnson, DMP, and Delano Banton, DMP. Bunga, right foot, big toe sprain. Fred VanVleet, DMP, right knee, soreness injury management. OG Anunoby, right quadriceps. Concussion or collusion? I don't know. But yo, he's having a rough night too. So we're gonna open up the lines right now. I'm not even gonna hold you guys. We're gonna open up the lines, all right? So we'll get right into this. Anyone could jump in, free to jump in, chime in, stay what you want to stay. It's gonna be one of those nights, you know what I mean? So let's talk. So that's all the guys in the comments section. Honestly, let's go. We got the shouts to my guy, number one blogger. We got the win. That's what's important. I agree with you 100%. That is important, yo. Feel free to jump in the stream. Winning streak going to the playoffs. Excellent. Yeah, I agree with you. We need that. We got one more game, but we got to get that one more game so we can go in high. If Scotty ain't rookie of the year, shouts to my guy Louis. Now I don't know anymore. He's out. He's our closer. I agree with you. We should have had a big winning streak going into the playoffs. I agree with you. That was a tough game. Man, we made it more difficult than it had to be. I agree with you 100%. Birch played well. I agree with you. He did play well. Salute to Birch. He played a really well game tonight. He definitely came in. He showed out. He did what he had to do. Well, no, he played. Wait, he said what? Birch played. Birch played well. Yeah, Birch did what he had to do. As far as you know, what I mean, he came in. He did what he had to do. You know what I mean? Like honestly, he came in. He did what he the best he can do. That's it. And then somebody said Birch played Death 4K said he played. It was Birch was terrible. You know what I mean, he was what he was. You know what I mean. Feel free to jump in the stream, guys. Guys, the stream is open, man. I don't know where everybody took off to, but Birch was terrible. Better than those goose eggs. I agree. I agree with you. That 0 point, that's not cool. It's not cool, yo. Young 14 points, OG player. I agree 100%. Young had a good game. You know what I mean? Young had a good game. Shout out to my guy Def 4K. What did you think about Young tonight, bro? And the Raptors
What's good,
overall.
Selector? Yeah,
Yeah, what's going
the
on?
Raptors, they saved themselves from an embarrassing loss, to be fair with you, to be all honest, completely honest with you. But yeah, no, all that's going to matter is they won tonight. So, I'm happy. We locked in that fifth seed. So now all we got to do is maybe get some rest next game and just, cruise to the playoffs and be ready for Philly.
I agree. I agree. Philadelphia doesn't want to see us right now. Philly's worried. They're scared. I already know. I can already sense it. Who they
Yeah,
playing?
do you see Doc?
They play tomorrow. Doc
Oh,
Rivers?
they play Pacers and the Pistons, so they're probably gonna get wins, but it won't
Yeah.
matter because Celtics are gonna not want to play us either, right?
Yeah, they're not going to want to play us either. Who does the Celtics got left?
They're gonna play Memphis.
Oh, they got Memphis left? Jeez. Yeah, look,
Yeah,
they
Yo,
got
what's
the
up?
set
Celtics
the
can't afford to
Pistons.
lose that game. Celtics can't afford to lose it because obviously Jalen Brown can't
Yo.
play here, right?
Yo,
Yeah.
guys, now we
So
officially clinched.
if they're any smart, the 5th seed.
So now we officially clinched the fifth seed. But now if that Philly, they're playing Saturday and Sunday. Now if that Philly drops both those
Mhm.
games and we actually win on Sunday, we get four seed. So yeah,
Oh,
but
we get
again,
4th seed?
Philly, but Philly has to not win Saturday and Sunday, but they probably are
Yeah, they're not gonna
gonna
lose to
win.
Pistons.
Yeah, we're playing Pistons and we're playing Pacers, so they're probably winning those games.
Yeah, they better not lose. So what do you guys think it's looking like? Where do you think it's
Oh,
going
I
right now
think
with this?
okay.
Who
So
do you
listen.
think we're getting?
Okay, so
We're
I
getting
want to say
Philly. It's
something.
confirmed.
Okay.
Sure.
We're getting Philly?
Okay. So look, right. So I'm gonna break down the whole rookie of the year thing right now. Okay. Scotty Barnes, he
Yeah.
actually got Drake out of his seat. Did Cade? No. Did Mobley? No. So exactly, he got Drake out of his seat.
Yeah, like
Drake has
stop talking
100
about
million
Drake.
followers on Instagram, and he got him out of his seat. So hey, that's something. That's something.
I mean,
No,
you're
I
not
agree with
wrong.
you, man. Hey, Drake was out of his seat. Yeah. You know what I mean? He was having a good night, bro. A good time today, bro. Like you seen him?
You know what's
He
funny?
was all
So
up and down the court.
right as soon as Drake came in, we actually started playing good. We were actually down by 24 points. I was like, okay, this game's over.
Yeah, apparently this was the biggest comeback in your franchise history,
No, so it was like our
or
Jesus.
one
third
of
biggest
the.
comeback. Third biggest
Yeah,
comeback, yeah.
Jeez, what the hell are the Raptors doing, man? You got to be kidding me, man. Like, are you
see,
serious?
this is the problem with the rap. Like, I think me and you were talking about this yesterday, Selector, but they didn't have the
Yeah.
mentality to like come in and just like dominate like they usually do, right? They're just like, oh, it's the
Yeah.
Rockets. We'll just go free. It's like they skipped practice or they skipped like pregame workouts or whatever. They were just not ready for that, and they just got beat down like so badly. Because for them, like Houston, this is the playoffs for them, right? Like they want to earn some respect. They want to beat us, right? And
No, I
they're
agree
gonna be
with you.
off all summer,
I have a
right?
No, I
question.
agree with
So,
you 100%.
so
No, I
now
agree
for
with you.
Sunday, do we rest everybody then? If like the Philly
Yeah, we
wins on
rest.
Saturday, do we just rest
No,
every single
no,
player?
no. We got it, bro. The New York Knicks is a joke. Go out there, get the victory. Don't rest anybody. Stop playing the rest game because you know what? We need to make sure we have a rhythm. We're walking in there and guys already know their roles. Get people in there. Get guys playing. Get guys to actually, I don't want to see resting and all that other stuff because what happens when you rest players? Guys go into the playoffs and all of a sudden it's all murky water from there. No resting. Go out there and play. Just be okay.
I think we
Limit
should rest OG.
restriction.
Okay, so like that
You
OG,
know,
rest OG. No, not good. That
OG.
guy's
OG. I don't
injury.
even. Is OG even gonna play in the playoffs?
Yeah,
OG
yeah,
needs to
yeah.
play a game before he walks in that playoffs.
OG is
You don't
load
come in that
managing.
playoffs cold as ice. Is he really?
Yeah, like I think they're load managing him.
Honestly, do we just trade
This
like
guy,
OG
bro.
then?
Yo, bro.
This guy's injured every single every single time. He broke his finger at practice. He has a thigh thing. He has that thing. He's always injured. Like, do we trade
OG
him
could
then? Do
win.
we just
Like
trade him?
he could get a. We should. We. He's too valuable for us to trade. I feel like that's the problem, and he's like a big asset for this team, right? Like OG could have racked up a lot of all defense teams by now if he wasn't injured all these games. Like he was set. He was on pace to like be like third in DPOI last year, I think. But obviously our record and stuff, we just
Gary
couldn't.
Trent should win Most Improved Player. Gary Trent should definitely win Most Improved Player.
I don't
I
know.
don't-
If,
No, I
what
agree.
are the
The problem with Gary
candidates?
Trent too is he's been kind of inconsistent this season, though. He's been really good, but like, bro, he hasn't been
Hold on,
like.
what's he like? What's
You're
he
not getting that
averaging?
every night from Gary.
Gary had
Oh yeah,
30.
I think he's
Yeah,
averaging
I
like.
think he had.
18.
Let me
Damn.
check. 18. It's
Yeah,
pretty
he's
good.
averaging 18. But yeah, I think most improved would go to probably like someone like Ja. I feel like he
But
could get
again,
it.
back in Jaw win Most Improved if he was drafted so high
Ja
and
Morant.
like he just and obviously he
Yeah, he
actually
like upped
blossomed.
his average by like 7 points, right?
Yeah, but
really?
yeah, but again, is he Most Improved though or no? Because he was a very high draft pick. So after he's like obviously like he's actually like expected right here
No,
to play
it's
good.
from your last year. It's from like your previous year. Like it's the most improvement from like one year to the next. I don't think it really matters draft class because I think that's what it really is, right? Didn't Julius Randle win it too? And he was like
Yeah,
he went
because
from
he
Yeah, he
averaged
did.
like because he was shitty. Okay, so then that means that if like that I averaged 24 points last season, but after next season I actually average 35 points a game. Do I like get most improved player? No, because like
well, no,
I
you'd
don't know
probably
like what the
win like MVP,
qualifications.
but
Like, I don't know
it's
what
like
the qualifications are.
so the year
I
Siakam
don't
won it,
even know what they are either.
he went from 8 to 16 or 17, right? So that was like a 10 point increase they gave to him, even though like a guy like De'Aaron Fox was going for he went from like I think 16 to like 20, right?
Yeah, but again,
So
Fox plays for the Kings.
yeah,
The Kings
true,
are
but
garbage.
it really depends on what the
Kings are
criteria is. I feel like
horrible, bro.
Tyler Hero could win it too, but he
No,
just got six
because
man of the year.
I think no because Tyler Hero's supposed to win with I think they win 6 man of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, I mean MVP might like most likely gonna go to Jokic. I don't think Embiid gonna win an
you
MVP
really.
award.
I think Embiid's got it.
No, because that in the
Whoever wins the scoring title should get it. I think it's gonna go to Embiid because those three are tied, right? Like 29, 31, and one of them is averaging like 30. So it's they could give it to Giannis, but I feel like they're gonna give it to Embiid just to because they don't want to make Giannis get his third MVP, right?
honestly, Giannis right deserves it. Don't like honestly, Giannis deserves it.
I mean, yeah, he's got the second seed, right? Yeah, so let's hope Philly loses, right? So we get home court advantage. But if they don't, I mean, hey, we got to go in there and win the game, right? Win one game at least.
Yeah, so that in Philly we have to at least split. That's the best thing.
Yeah. If we win one game and then we just win both our home games, then that's ideal, right? But I doubt we're gonna get a three. We'll see. We'll see what happens, right? We're playing
So who do you
all
guys
right.
think we're getting though? Who do you think we're getting though, bro? Like
It's for
honestly,
sure
because I'm
Philly.
still, it's up in the air for me, bro. I don't know. I'm looking at freaking Celtics, bro. Celtics look like, bro. What is the Celtics record right now?
50 wins,
They're
31
t-
losses. No,
See, the
right,
problem
right,
is
right.
okay.
How-
The Celtics and Philadelphia could tie, and I'm pretty sure the Celtics, Philly has a tiebreaker, right? So I'm pretty sure if the Celtics lose on against Memphis, then they're the third seed, and or the fourth seed, and we play them. But I don't think the Celtics can afford to lose because they're not going to have Brown if they play us. But who knows what's going to happen, right?
Yeah,
Maybe Ja comes
no, I
back.
agree with you, bro. Bro, we got to get at least. I honestly, I want the 76ers. The Celtics, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. The refs could just, bro. This could go. This could go. This is not 100. It to me, the 76ers are 100. This is going to be the most embarrassing loss for James Harden
I agree with you, man.
if you
And
get him. This will be. This is what he was running away from. This is the irony, bro.
Don't forget, bro.
You
Fate
ran
will
away
always
from
catch you.
this.
Fate always so you can never escape your problem, bro. You can never. It's like that
It's
if you
true,
know
bro.
because God, bro, like, God like has a plan. He said, James Harden is not gonna win. He's like, you know what? Oh my God, I don't want to play him a playing game. If we go to Philly, they
James
don't.
Harden, man.
He
Versus the
was like, don't.
Raptors. That's,
There's
What a
no way
joke.
they'll get like with a fifth spot. There's actually no way, and we got it. He is so scared. Like he's scared of us.
I don't know.
Bro, because
It's
we
funny.
guard
Fuck,
him
man,
so
bro.
hard.
It's
We,
like
we
he
guard him
saw.
like he's a superstar. We guard him like
Yeah,
he's still a
it's
superstar,
like
and he
Doom's
just
like,
can't.
bro, like we're the boogeyman, bro. Like Candyman. You guys ever watched
Yeah,
the movie Candyman, bro? That's what
Yeah,
we are to
but
James
again,
yeah.
Harden, bro. We
keep
looks in
guarding
that
James Harden
mirror,
that
bro.
way
We
though.
pop up, bro.
Keep guarding James Harden good. No, because
Yeah,
that he could still explode
that's
for
what I'm
like
saying.
40 points. You know what I mean? He has like
Of
that
course,
DNA.
yeah. I mean, if we get Philly, that's ideal. But I mean, the thing about Boston is right. Like in general, we gotta make shots, right? Like it's not a guaranteed win if we're gonna get Philly, right? Obviously, we have the best chance. But like if you look at tonight, right? Like the refs, Siakam had 5 fouls tonight, and the refs were just giving him fouls nonstop. And this was against the Rockets, right? So you could tell the refs really wanted us to lose. Like they really wanted us to
Of
lose
course,
badly. And
They didn't want us. They
of
didn't want us to
course,
win.
bro.
But look
he,
at
Of
Pascal,
course.
29 points and 12 rebounds. This guy's a superstar.
he got bodied in the paint, and he didn't get calls. And then Kevin Porter just comes on the other end. They just get like
Look at
they like touch him.
Pascal's past 5 games. So we had against Orlando 16 points and but against Miami 29, Atlanta 31, Philly 37. This game he had 29 points. This guy is like I don't know. Like, he's a
Yeah, and like
superstar
he
now. Like
earned his
he's
points too. But like the problem with him is he's got to be able to do this every night for us to have a chance.
yeah.
Like he's got to put up like 25,
His off
30,
games have to be 18, 20 points or his off games. That's like
like triple doubles. Yeah, near triple
yeah,
doubles,
because see
literally.
with Kawhi when he dropped 20 points, we're like look at that. So like right, so actually when in the playoffs, you have to have your superstar player and luck.
Yeah, so with Philly, the thing is, you could see with Doc, right? Like he started putting Embiid on Siakam, and Siakam was getting a little cold. Like he was really hot in the third quarter, but then when they put Embiid on him, he was like he missed like 2 shots, but then he made the third one. So
Yeah,
Siakam, if he's not scoring, he's got to be playmaking, right? He's got to, and our guys got to make the open shots, right? And Philly crowd is very like they're rowdy, man. They boo you like really hard. They throw their drinks, they throw their popcorn, all that stuff, right? So we got to make sure that Siakam's, got those shooters, which is why OG, I hope he's not out in the playoffs. Like, we need him. We need this guy
oh yeah,
to
for sure.
just to get those catch and shoot threes. We need him, right?
OG
Fred will
corner
be
threes are
very good.
always good.
Fred's going to be very good for this because, he can obviously, I don't know what we're going to get from him defensively because Maxi's going to like blow past him, right? That's what I feel at least. But on defense, he's whatever.
I
But on offense,
forgot.
you got to make the open shots.
I forgot. How did Maxi play in like, the playoffs last year? Was he good? No at all.
Yeah, he was good. He's the reason why they went 7 with the Hawks, right? Because they basically put Ben Simmons on the bench, right?
Damn,
Maxi as a rookie was like
he
starting
was
for them in
that
the
good,
playoffs.
eh?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Yo, whatever happened to Shake Milton, bro? Is he like any good anymore? Or?
He's mediocre.
31% for 3, I think. That's what he's shooting this year.
Oh,
I just don't
really?
think
So, yeah,
Doc
he's
trusts
kind
his
of
bench.
he's
I was gonna ask you
dude.
guys,
I
did you guys see
honestly I
the
don't.
Doc Rivers interview?
Oh yeah, when he said
No, I didn't see it. What did he say?
when he like he's not scared of us or like yeah, he's not scared of us.
So I think a
That's what
reporter
he said.
asked him. Well, no, okay. What happened was a reporter asked him. I think Toronto's got your number, right, Doc? I think that's what they said, right? And
Oh yeah,
Doc's
yeah, yeah.
and Doc started getting like red and stuff, and he started like muttering. He's like, "No, I don't think they got our number," or something like that.
But we beat him 3 times.
Man,
Like he was really like
dude,
nervous. Like
that's exactly who we need. That's what we need. We need him to be nervous. We need him to be nervous. We need him when he hears the Raptors, bro. You know what I mean? It's like he's hearing the boogeyman.
Because that so like that if he like was actually like okay so like when you're actually like so when someone like actually like so when someone actually says oh yeah like actually better than you and someone no complains that means that's like a very very bad thing like
yeah, like I feel like They're saying because like I was watching like the reports today, and right, none of them
On
was saying like
ESPN, Perkins was saying we have none. I think
or a bunch of role players. Yeah, that's what he said about
no,
us, right?
because that Perkins said, "Oh yeah, we can't beat Philly. No way."
Yeah, he said something like I think
Listen,
FS1 was
Perkins.
like, yeah, sorry,
What you
go
say?
ahead.
Perkins what?
Yeah, so Perkins was saying
Oh,
like we have a
Perkins
bunch of
is.
role
Yeah,
players. That's basically what he
that what he
said.
said.
Yeah, he's like we got a
Coming
bunch of
from
role
the ultimate
players.
role player. Coming from the ultimate role player.
How did okay? So
He was.
The same Doc Rivers who blew a 3-1 lead in the playoffs in that NBA bubble. Okay.
Well, okay, I love how the league
Yeah,
looks
dude's a
at like
clown,
Joel
bro.
Embiid as a superstar talent, right? Like he is like a really good player, right? But I don't think our guys are too far like to close that gap, right? Like our starting five is definitely more talented than
I agree.
In
theirs.
my opinion, Embiid is not scary. It's like you know what's scary to me? Kevin Durant. No, because that he can pull up in transition from like half court and he can start hitting them. So like in
Oh,
my
for
opinion,
sure.
you know, honestly, so like I
I
don't find
agree.
Embiid
I
scary.
agree.
I don't find paint players that scary. I mean like only if it's Shaq, Zion Williamson. I mean those guys. But I don't find most paint players that scary. I don't find them that
Yeah,
I
the thing
scary.
agree.
about Embiid with us, right? He's only dangerous in the low post, right? So if we keep him out of there, then we're
Yeah.
practically good because his face-up game, we can control that, right? And if he makes mid-range contested jumpers, then let him do that, right? We're just not going to let other guys. We want other guys to make the big shots, not him.
Also,
So he,
Philly, they're not a great 3-point shooting team. Versus us, they got pretty lucky, right? So after if we double Embiid and we force them to actually pass it out and they break shots, that's actually perfect. I should be like a I should be like our game plan.
I mean, true, but
I agree. Let me get into the
Raptors are
comment
pretty
section
bad.
real quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, let me get into this real quickly. Utah caught a dirty block from Green.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah, I
was
seen
yeah.
that. Bro, if James Harden makes it, yeah, if James Harden make it to the All NBA team, I'm going to lose my mind. I agree. He's trash.
There's no way. There's no way
Nick
he makes it.
Nurse
No way.
and Drake talking at courtside. Oh yeah, they had a conversation for sure. He was trying to ask, he was trying to break down what the hell was going on. Nobody is scared of the 76ers. No, the 76ers are scared of us. That's the reality. We shouldn't trade Lowry
Oh,
for
we should have
Maxi. We
traded.
should have traded
Oh,
Lowry for Maxi.
oh yeah, that'd
That
been a
would have
good
been a
deal.
good trade. Not in hindsight, when you think about it. I want the Raptors to sweep the 76ers so all the these bums on live media can shut the fuck up. No, I agree with you 100%. You're right. They need to shut the fuck up. They keep talking. They don't even want to talk about us. They just need to, what we need to do is defeat them, and then that's it. We need to make sure, because look, they literally have a blackout on us. Like we don't even exist anymore at this point, bro.
It's better
It's
though.
like, bro,
It's better
it's
that way.
like
Make it like that. It's like
bro, if we were in the history books, bro, how historians in history they always delete stuff from history, right? They pretend
yeah.
like certain people don't exist or certain people were never relevant or never around. This is what they're doing with the Raptors. Technically, they're literally, even though we're out there on the books, they pretend like we're not even in the books. That's how pathetic these people are. So what we need to do is destroy the 76ers. Because if we beat the Celtics, it doesn't do justice, fams. But if we beat the Sixers, bro, it does a lot of justice. Because what
Well,
happens is
okay,
the Celtics don't have a hot name. We need a hot name on. We need to get rid of a big fish. James Harden is a big fish. I'm talking about big fish, bro.
And
Like
if it
he's the
the
and
thing
hottest.
is
He's one
with
of the hottest
okay,
fish out there.
I was watching clips. I think from I think it was 2018 or I think it was like the 2019 playoffs. I actually watched how how the Golden State Warriors played like the Houston Rockets, right, in the playoffs.
Mhm.
Make them get nervous. Make them force up crazy shots. And after win the game, we're we're gonna win. Harden always forces up shots. He's like kind of like a Van Vliet who always try to play hero ball, right? Like just go for like the big shot, right? Go for the big shot every single time. So yeah,
You think
yeah,
so? Yeah,
when the
he's
thing
going.
is Philly's easy to beat in the sense that when Embiid goes off, they're trash. We get big runs when Embiid goes off. They're not. He's not going to play all game. And the only thing I'm seeing recently is every time the Sixers get beat, is the blame's always going on James Harden. Just like last year when they were getting beat, the blame went on Ben Simmons, right? The blame is never put on Joel Embiid for some reason. It's because he gets his 30 and 10, right, through stat padding. and fouls and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yo, I
And
agree.
so look, yeah,
I agree.
all of Pascal's points, they're barely fouls. They're barely off of free throws. If you
Mid-range
look at
contested
Embiid,
jumpers.
how many of Embiid's points are off of free throws? Oh,
At least 11 a
a lot.
game. That's what he's
Yeah,
averaging.
and Pascal, he gets no calls. All his points are from with a hard work, and actually just actually scoring, and don't be flopping.
Yeah, he's averaging 4 a game.
Do you want also do you want I don't like too when like our team tries to do those like full court passes, don't do that.
Outlet passes?
Yeah, it never works. Never ever works. Always a turnover, or always goes over like the no player's head all the time. It never works.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I agree. I
I mean,
agree.
like it works maybe
Bro,
like 10%.
what was
of the
going
time.
on in that fourth quarter? Why the hell? What was
The
going
Rockets
on in that
game?
fourth quarter? Why did it look so sloppy? Like, what was? Yeah, what the hell was that, bro?
Probably
wanna know why?
fatigue.
I was looking. I
Probably
was just like,
fatigue.
whoa.
It wasn't that. It wasn't fatigue.
Guys were
It
it was
was
looking like guys were bumping each other. The ball fell on the floor. Guys were like on the floor. I'm like, dude, guys, take it. Pascal's like trying to force shots at the end. I'm like, bro, guys, take it easy, man. This is the Rockets, man.
Oh, it's funny.
This
Flight
is the
reacts.
Rockets, man.
Flight reacts
Yeah.
called. He actually called Scotty Barnes better than Embiid. I swear to God. I mean, hey, we can get credit from Flight reacts.
Yeah. Yeah. Shouts to Flight React. Bro, I don't even know who is that. Who's Flight Reacts?
He's like a
Who's that
guy
guy?
who actually reacts to Reddit stuff, and like he has like I think 5 million Reddit subscribers, and when he actually does
Alright.
NBA content.
Shouts to Flight Reacts, bro, for
Yeah,
calling
so
for calling
he has 2 channels. One has 6 million. I think one has 4.5 million. So, right there, good for him.
Shouts to Flight Reacts, bro. Salute to Flight, bro. Calling at least giving some seeing
Credit.
who the better guy was on the court that night. Yeah. One guy was forcing a shot. He was trying to get as much points as he can. He didn't even care about it. At this point, it was just let me put up as much points in the
MB
let me
wants that
score.
scoring
there's a-
title.
Yeah, that's all he was doing. He was chasing numbers, bro. He was stat padding. He stat padded the whole night.
Yeah, that's what
Stat padded the whole night.
Embiid is now, right?
Yeah, he's stat padding, bro. He's out there. He's like, let me just get as much points as I can. Let me get this scoring title. Let me get my bonus. If there's a bonus, let me get my bonus. If I lose early, let me enjoy my summer. I'm gonna go to Africa and go enjoy my summer, or I'm gonna go to wherever he goes, Hawaii or whatever. Enjoy
Yeah,
that
I'm gonna go
Instagram
like
girl that
I'm gonna
sends
go ride the
DMs.
Dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting extra 30 million if he gets the MVP, I think, something like that. So that's why he's motivated.
Well, see, yeah, there you go. There you go. That's a good incentive right there. So he's fighting
All
for
these
that, bro.
Philly
He needs that
fans all
money.
year, trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. We're still like, I mean, we're still waiting. We're still waiting. Philly had not got out of the second round yet with Embiid.
If Philly
I
loses
agree.
this year, I think they're gonna max Harden, which is the dumbest idea ever.
Yeah,
right?
because Daryl Morey, one of the dumbest GMs in the NBA.
Yeah, like this is the same coming from the same guy, like, and it's so funny because like the guy who drops almost a 40-piece triple double, right? They said he was not gonna move the needle for them. That's why they didn't even consider. They hung up the phone or something. If they said we don't want Siakam, right?
Oh
Ben
yeah, because
Simmons.
yeah, Philly fans like, who's Tucker, man? That guy's garbage. He's better than Harden this
Yeah,
year.
exactly. Exactly. So they said stuff like that, and then like it's just ironic. Like it's just funny to see, like, they're gonna lose, and everyone's gonna say it's because Harden's bad, but they're never gonna blame Joel Embiid. Hopefully, I hope the blame goes to Joel Embiid.
But I mean, like, like
Yeah,
on his part, it was
honestly.
a pretty smart trade, like, I guess. Right, you got Brother Simmons when the bench, right, who was like ready like a bench guy. I mean, I guess it was actually smart getting Harden, but it made no the difference though. It's like they're like,
Well, no, okay. Philly would have beaten us in a playoff series if they had Andre Drummond, Seth Curry, and all those guys, right? Because those guys helped a lot with their depth, right? And Andre Drummond was a guy who we struggled with in the regulars. That's why we lost that first game against Philly. It's because of Drummond, right? Because like when Embiid came off, Drummond would give them good minutes. Now they have like DeAndre Jordan, who's like trash, right? So he doesn't even get
he's a
minutes.
washed NBA player. I mean, like that with the. I mean, with
Yo,
the
bro,
Clippers, he's fun to watch, but
he's washed, bro. He's washed.
Yeah, he is.
he's washed now.
He's 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 like, yo, bro. He's like 100. He's been in the dryer and the washer 5,000 times, man, already, bro. He's still young, man. Like he's done, bro.
Lob City, he's done.
He's done. But whatever. It is. Yeah, that whole Lob City situation is done. It's finished. It's a thing of the past, bro.
Okay, so then who you could think?
Man. I don't know.
Who are gonna like be in the finals then? Like, so right. So what's your like actual finals matchup?
Dude,
Who think
like
gonna
I said yesterday, there's a it's all about if we beat the 76ers, we'll play who are we gonna play again? Play
Miami.
the Celtics, right?
Miami.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll play Miami. We could
We
defeat
might
Miami.
be playing Brooklyn. Maybe we might
Or
play
Miami
Brooklyn.
or Brooklyn. Yeah, Miami or Brooklyn.
Brooklyn or Miami.
Did Brooklyn
No,
lose today or
We
win?
could beat Miami.
No, because
we
now
could,
Brooklyn has so what? No, so now Brooklyn now they have the 7th spot now.
Brooklyn beat Cleveland?
Yeah, so then now be Brooklyn and
Oh.
Milwaukee.
Didn't Mobley come back today?
I don't know. Cleveland's so boring to watch, man. I can't watch Cleveland play basketball.
Oh yeah, they did beat.
no, I agree.
They like destroyed them. Oh, Mobley didn't do anything for them.
They're gonna play. They're gonna play Milwaukee, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
rematch.
So yo, it looks like
Ooh.
we'll get Miami. Give us
We'll get
Miami. Give
Miami,
us
yeah.
Miami. Give us Miami. Give us Miami. I
Lowry-
think we could beat
Low-
Miami.
Bro, hold up. What if the NBA wants to make us play Kyle in the actual playoff series though?
that'd be so like.
I
savage,
mean,
though.
like,
We'll beat
they
them.
can
We'll
like
beat
probably
them.
rig it for us though, low key. They can probably rig it.
No,
So we
nah.
play
They would
got
never
Miami
do rig it
invested
for
in
us.
Butler.
If they're gonna, let me tell you something. Miami is they rather have Miami. We're not. Let me tell you something. If the NBA had it their way, they would rather have the Detroit Pistons be in the NBA Finals than the Toronto Raptors.
No, I think the
Bro, you
NBA's
gotta
dream
realize-
matchup in the finals: Golden State Warriors, Brooklyn Nets. After dream matchup for the NBA Finals.
Oh, that's their dream.
Oh,
The
NBA,
yeah,
dream
yeah.
matchup
OKC
technically
Thunder.
would be the
Dream
Los
matchup.
Angeles Lakers. The LA Lakers. They want the ultimate NBA matchup would be LA Lakers versus the New York Knicks. That's what the NBA would love because those
Yeah.
are two
for
huge
sure.
markets. Let me tell you something. Steph and Curry in the finals would be good for the NBA because they like Stephen Curry, but they would need LeBron. They want LeBron in there, or they not. LeBron doesn't really do numbers. They would want Brooklyn maybe.
Yeah, for sure. Brooklyn.
Probably
They want
Brooklyn. Brooklyn is a team they'd probably want. But let me tell you something. If there's all 30 teams in the NBA, we're at 30th. If the NBA had it, we're 30th.
Oh,
We are
100%.
30th. We are at the bottom.
No question.
We are at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah,
We're
but it's
not
funny though.
even-
Charles Barkley loves Toronto though. Yeah, so he was saying every
Because
summer
it comes
he
in golfs here. That's
yeah,
why.
he loves, yeah. Right, so Barkley
They don't.
loves
They
it here
just
in
say it
Toronto.
for the fans when we actually become good, but they bandwagon.
Yeah. The
KP
bandwagon, exactly. That's all they do.
Perkins
They-
bandwagons.
I think we actually
Mhm.
made the playoffs 8
That's-
times. I think what 10
9
seasons
years,
or 9
yeah.
seasons. Yeah, so
9
8
seasons.
times in 9 years. That's
Mhm.
amazing. I don't
Yeah,
think
so we're
any-
not.
No,
We're
I
not even
agree.
talked about among the top playoff teams. But anyways, to summarize the Houston Rockets game, we lost because people like Cambridge and Thaddeus Young were playing points, and
Yeah,
they were
so
literally turning the
if
ball
we-
over.
if we had Van Vliet and OG, it would have been this game would have been Raps.
We shouldn't need them though. Like, why do we need them against
Yeah,
the
I
worst
agree.
team in the NBA? Like Scotty Barnes
I
got
know,
step up
honestly.
earlier. Why did he gets 4 points in like 3 quarters and then he
Yo.
just comes out and scores 14? Like,
Exactly.
where was
in the
this
fourth.
earlier?
I don't understand what it is with him in that fourth quarter. Yeah, that fourth quarter and Scotty Barnes, man, it's starting to become like I don't know what's going on with that situation there, bro. Like whenever the
Scotty-
fourth quarter comes, he just comes alive. There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, hey,
Oh
it's
no,
better.
like those are flashes, right? Of like potential. Like he just flips a switch and it's like
Yeah, it's true.
he just dominates, right? Like if he can do that all 38 minutes,
He
like,
dominates,
it's
yep.
done.
Yeah, he'll be the best player in the NBA if he can. That's
Yeah.
if he can. I don't know
Scotty
if he can. though.
Barnes, I think when
Time
we
will tell.
played, I think when the first time we played LA, we were Scotty Barnes had 15 points in like the first quarter, and after we
Yeah.
played the Lakers like the second time after Scotty Barnes scored 31 points. It's like I don't like this guy turns it up,
The
man.
only problem with Barnes is his aggression, his mindset. Like he's got everything else. Like he has all the tools to dominate, right? Like you can see, like okay, OG is a strength-based player, but he's not as good as Siakam one-on-one. Siakam is more of a speed-driven player. He's not as strong, right? But Scotty's like the best of both of them,
Mhm.
literally.
I see so
So
much of like Kawhi inside Scotty. I don't know, like there was two very similar players.
yeah, in terms of like just his defense,
Exact
but
same
like
size too. I think Kawhi's like what 6'8",
playmaking,
6'9".
Kawhi's
Like they're
like
both
6'7", 6'7", 6'8".
yeah. So like they're basically same size. Kawhi's a bit taller. You know what I mean? Like and they both have the exact same play style.
I mean, they're similar. Like I don't think Kawhi was like a paint player when he first came in the league.
And now if Scotty Barnes can actually shoot like around 40% from three, that would be awesome next season.
I agree. I agree. I agree with you guys, bro. I agree with you guys, bro.
No, because like in
But I
this
agree with
modern
you. But guys,
NBA, I'm sure you need it.
yeah, you think so, guys? You think so? Like, you think? Do you think Scotty Barnes will be like eventually like an MVP?
I don't know,
Possibly.
probably not
I mean,
with the
like I don't see
Raptors.
why not. Like,
Like he'll be a candidate, but I don't think they're gonna give him the award. Let's be honest. Who's gonna get a? There's been no one in Raptors history who won an MVP, just because the NBA hates us. Like you said, we're 30th, right? Like Siakam's a superstar right now. I'd
I'm
say
telling you.
it's not even like a question, right? Like he can score as an isolation guy, and they don't even like talk about him, right? Like so, it is what it is, right? If we were the
No,
first seed,
I
they're gonna
agree.
say, "Oh, we're frauds." If we're the fourth seed, they're gonna say, "Oh, we're a retooling team, where we just got lucky wins," right? So they're gonna make up excuses every time to
Hmm.
play good. It's like we're not even there. So
Hmm.
hopefully he can like silence the
Hmm.
doubters, but who knows? I don't even think he's gonna win Rookie of the Year. Let's be honest. It's going to Cade.
yeah.
I don't either. I keep saying it. He's not winning that award, bro. And even look, if you look at his first half, he doesn't. Sometimes he doesn't play good in the first half. So they could use that against. Even though technically, in my opinion, he should win it. But how much did Jalen Green score tonight?
Let me see
8
right now.
points.
Yeah, 8 points.
Yeah, he had scored 8
Christ.
points tonight.
Jesus.
He has some massive dunks. They're gonna show that on
Jeez.
the highlight reel for sure. They're not gonna show his stat line,
Dude,
right?
8 points, 3 for 20. Oh, this guy's toast, man.
No, but
This
also
guy's toast,
no,
man.
but
3
to
for
what?
20.
Nah, but look at no, but look,
3 for 20.
Jalen Green's
Oh.
past 5 games: 32 points,
No, it was
33,
really
31, and
3 for 10.
30.
It was really three
Yo.
for 10, but
Oh,
30%,
shit.
bro. He was trash, man. It was really 3 for 10. He's garbage,
Oh
bro.
my
This
god.
guy's not even,
I've
this guy, I
got
don't even
3
know
for
why we're even
20.
talking about this guy, bro. No,
Bro,
it's really three
people,
for
Raptors
10,
fans
bro.
wanted him
I'm
to.
boosting. I'm boosting. Bro,
Oh, wait,
this
it
guy,
wasn't 3
man.
for
I,
20? What?
I don't, yo, he stunk up. No, it was really 3 for 10. I was boosting, bro. I was
Okay,
boosting.
okay.
I was just talking shit. Yeah, but let me tell you something though. This guy stunk up the slam dunk contest. After that, I'm like, I'm done with this guy, bro. The first week of
Yeah,
the
like,
season, I saw him. I was looking at forward to seeing him. I did not see anything. I just gave up on it. I just stopped looking at him. Then I saw him back in the slam dunk contest. He stunk up the slam dunk contest.
That
So
was
that's the
bad.
second strike for me. And then he finally comes to Toronto, and bro, he does it. Bro, 3 for 10, bro. The whole night, bro. You played 37 minutes, bro. You scored 8 points, bro. You
And
played the
he's the
whole
one taking
game.
all the shots. He's the one taking all the shots.
Virtually
So
played the whole game,
yeah.
bro. What the hell is going on, bro? What the hell is going on? I don't know, bro. I'll leave him alone. He's a rookie, bro. I'll just leave him alone. Yo, bro, go out tonight in Toronto and have fun, bro. Go. I know you're gonna go to
Yeah.
some nightclub and you have a bunch of chicks all over you. Just go and enjoy the nightlife, bro. Go back home to Houston, bro. We'll get ready for the playoffs, bro.
Go to Mexico like
And I'll
everyone
leave it
else.
at that with him.
he can watch us
So
on his couch.
yeah, go to Mexico, bro. Yeah, go watch us on. He probably won't even watch. Knowing these guys are gonna party freaking as soon as the
Yeah,
offseason
they
hits.
don't have time for
They're heading
playoffs.
to
Oh yeah, no one's
That's why.
facts
Cancun
though.
or Tulum or whatever. They're heading to.
Kendrick Perkins
Yeah,
said, "I'm
honestly.
done talking about LA Lakers. It's like that. Why are they getting so much praise? You're out of the playoffs. It's like you're gone. Why are you still getting talked about, saying how you can improve? You are gone. Might finish 12th seed. You are gone.
Their
You're out of
game
the
tonight
Who's
was
he
playoffs.
talking
nationally
about?
televised.
LA
Who, the
Lakers. He
Lakers?
was
Lakers?
like, yeah. So
Yeah.
that Perkins
Bro,
said,
I tell
"Why
you.
is ESPN talking like about him still?" That's facts though. Like it's like
Bro,
you're
it's a
out of the
fucking
play-in.
joke.
You're not even in the play-in. You're not even in the 10th
National
seed.
television, man. Their game was nationally televised tonight.
It's a joke. It's a joke,
And the
man. They're
funny is,
playing
we
right
didn't
now versus
get
OKC. What are we even like,
the
bro?
Raptors
Why is
only got one game on ESPN, and we got no games on either TNT. We didn't get one game on TNT.
bro? You guys need to understand. Like I said, Louis, man, bro, the
It's fine.
Raptors
It's
are,
fine though. It's fine.
bro. We're virtually a ghost team, bro. Like we don't even exist. Some people, one time, somebody was on a live, and I jumped in their live, and I mentioned the Raptors, and they're like Toronto Raptors, like it was like foreign to them. I was like, whoa.
The
I
only
was like, whoa.
I mean, like I'll
I'm like,
say
okay.
it no again. The only way we're gonna get national televised games is if we do what Buffalo did. Get a player like what's it called, Allen, right? What he actually did
It's
over
not
there,
even
right? If we
that.
get a
It's mainly
player
logistics.
like that, it'll change. If we get a player like that, if we get a player who can actually average 30 points a game, we'll be talking about more.
It's the broadcasting
Bro.
style of the NBA,
Good
right?
luck,
The NFL
bro.
is different.
NFL is much different. NFL broadcasting is everybody in the NFL gets broadcasted. Everybody. NFL doesn't care. The NBA is different, bro. 100%. Remember, we do have
Even the
82
Raptors,
games,
right?
right? So
Yeah,
you know what I
82
mean. And
games.
NBA is a star-driven league. It's a star-driven league.
What's
Unfortunately,
crazy is
but that's just what it is. We're a star-driven sport.
And like the NFL, the NFL crushes the NBA by like 40,000 times.
Bro,
Yeah, the
NFL
they're just
is the
different.
most supreme. It's the most supreme league in the world at this point. Maybe
Yeah,
them in the English
because the
Premier League,
NBA
but they're even.
Yeah, because the NBA had no parity. That's like so.
It's not
That's
that. It's not
why.
even the parody. It's not the parody. It's not the parody. It's the fan base. The NBA doesn't have. NBA's fan base is kind of, it's starting to become a niche audience, and people don't really watch basketball games. That's the problem with the NBA.
The
People just
NBA
look at
fan
the
base is
highlights.
this is the NBA fan base. I like LeBron James, so I'm gonna be a diehard Heat fan. I'm gonna burn my Heat jersey. I'm gonna buy a Cavs jersey. Diehard Cavs fan. Lakers, the Cavs suck, and now I'm gonna support Lakers now. That's like that is the NBA fan base right there. In a nutshell.
Bro, the reality is, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, the LeBron James doesn't have no like real core fan base. The reality is, when LeBron James plays, he doesn't do blockbuster numbers. Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady, Lamar Jackson, guys like that do more numbers than those guys. People are not really checking for LeBron James the way people think they are. The reality is, it's not. That's go look at his numbers. He's not doing blockbuster numbers. He's not
His
Cristiano
viewership,
Ronaldo. Those guys doing those numbers. Yeah, his viewership is trash. Let's be real. Go look at the NBA Finals with LeBron in. It's some of the lowest NBA Finals in history. Raptors do better numbers than the LeBron
because
James
it's
NBA
boring.
Finals. Raptors win the finals.
It's
No, it's not. It's not that. It's just the reality is people aren't watching basketball. Unfortunately, what happened was in the year after Michael Jordan left, the NBA went more to a global game. So they started to broadcast more in China and places like that, right? So that's where a lot of their audience is in China. So they do good numbers in China, but around the world, they literally kind of stop really pushing the American market and penetrating the United States market, and they started pushing the Asian market, and that's where a lot of their viewership comes from. So that's why the NBA is taking a humongous hit right now because of that. It's like the NFL is broadcasting United States. That's where their market is. They have remember NFL has fan base that that are 60 years, 70 years old. Like you have people who are Green Bay Packers fans from like the 70s, the 60s, still alive, talking about those days.
and like
You get what I'm saying? That the NBA doesn't have that. The NBA, nobody's go ask people about the Raptors championship. You don't hear people talking about that, even in the city of Toronto. People talk about it on the news and stuff, but you don't hear people talking about like that way, like, or you don't have that kind of fan base. That's what the NBA is lacking. So the NBA needs to get
because
that,
like
that,
I feel like
penetrate hardcore into like their areas. You see what I'm saying? So like if you live in New York, that whole state of New
I was gonna
York should be
say
New
if like the
York
Maple
Knicks
Leafs,
fans, and it should be penetrated so heavy.
I mean, there's that mixed with the fact that NBA just doesn't like foreign players, right? Like, if we got a lot of these, if we had more like Asian stars, right? Like, it would be much better. Like, I know
Nah, but
just Utah being on our team, right?
yeah,
even with Asian fart,
yo,
bro. The reality is, bro. The reality is, if you want NBA, listen. If you really want stars, you got to start breaking stars. Like you got to have guys from college. College, look, go look at guys in the NFL. A lot of these people follow them from college days. So you'll see, what do you call it? Lamar Jackson at Louisville. So you Louisville people will remember him from there. Then he'll go into the NFL. Or you'll have Tom Brady who was at Michigan, and people from Michigan remember Tom Brady from his Michigan days. So like, and they were there for a long time in college. Like they were there for like 4 years or 3 years. You see what I'm saying? Or 5 years
I was
or
gonna
6 years.
say,
Some of these guys. So you have to kind of you have to penetrate. You have to penetrate into like the you have to penetrate. You have to get these guys from college and build like, and you have to also, the game has to be tougher too. It has to be better, more defensive and stuff like that as well. You see what I'm saying? The NBA's highest ratings were in the Michael Jordan era. They were doing crazy numbers in the Michael Jordan era. They could still do numbers like that today, but they need guys, superstar players like the Zion. They also need they need also like American born players, like Caucasian
and in my
Americans, so
opinion
white
too,
American born players.
and like in
They have to
and like
bring
in
those guys
my
up.
opinion too, right? Uh, right. So,
Mhm.
so also right, also why bringing bad numbers is the ditcher too is, the NBA mixed with politics doesn't work. No, because it has a dividing thing. You know what I mean? No,
No, but you
because
have to
see
understand,
back then,
even prior to the politics. No, but let me tell you something. That is relatively new. But before
yeah,
even the politics, the numbers were still dwindling. The last, bro, I looked at the statistics from 2000, the year 2000. Since Michael Jordan left, the numbers been decaying ever since, bro.
Yeah, I've seen it as well.
Inevitable.
It's a
Yeah,
fact.
it's inevitable. It's been decaying. It doesn't even matter. The politics have of course, a huge say because it turns people off. But that's not the be in and be all. It was decaying since the year two. Go look at it. It's just been going down ever since. It's never really picked up or like heightened or exploded. Even with LeBron James and the hype of LeBron, it still wasn't that hot. The
also,
reality is, the reality
It's
is
funny you
you
bring
got to
up
get
LeBron.
star players. Yeah, LeBron James he's not a marquee guy.
See,
He's
remember
he's a global
2003
superstar.
draft? Like they tried
Mhm.
so hard to get because Kobe was like Kobe was on the
He
rise.
was going
He
through
was in his prime, but
no,
they
he
knew
was
that
actually
Kobe
on
was
the
going to age
decline because
in
no, but the
03.
problem was, remember, Kobe Bryant was he was facing the sexual assault case. So at that time,
Oh
due to the
yeah,
fact
yeah,
that he had that over his head, that was kind of like the NBA. Remember, he lost his shoe deals, he lost all types of stuff. The NBA was trying to look for the next star. They were putting up LeBron from high school as the next up. So they
yeah. So
always had
they ended
their eye
up
on
giving.
LeBron.
We had a similar situation that year. I think Melo had the better rookie year, but they gave the award to
Mhm.
LeBron because they wanted him to be the next
LeBron,
MJ, right?
exactly. Exactly. Carmelo Anthony statistically was the better player, but they were still pushing LeBron. And LeBron James has never really been, because he played in Cleveland. He's never really been. If he played in New York, it would have been a different story. That was the
Yeah,
problem. The NBA
exactly.
should just send him, just like Zion. You have to send these guys to major markets to build the hype. Like, like, like if the Yankees are winning, the ratings are up. If the Boston Bruins, Boston Red Sox are winning, the ratings are up. If the LA Dodgers winning, the ratings are up. Certain teams are marquee. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna
Look,
say
if the
Franco,
New
right?
York Knicks, mhm, and
Yeah, so I'm gonna
rivalries
say
too, the
Franco,
NBA
right?
doesn't have divisional rivalries anymore.
And
Mhm.
if like for example,
Yeah,
so like when like the we actually won like in 2019, right? Like okay, we won. Next year it was like we forgot it. But I feel like if the right, so if the Maple Leafs have actually won like the what's it, Stanley Cup, it'll be talked about 10 years, 20 years, 40 years, just because of how hockey Toronto actually is. You know what I mean? And like
Yeah,
and
but
like
remember though,
yeah,
hockey's on the decline as well too. Like hockey's become like, it has a hard cap 1A. It's literally like a niche sport. So you have to really kind of, and the NBA is turning into a niche sport as well too. The only sports that are not niche sports are football and NFL football and Premier Soccer. Hockey's a niche sport. Nobody watches hockey, bro. And hockey's even
Hockey
in
only
decline in Canada. The United States, nobody watches hockey in the US.
people
Nobody watches
people
it,
like only like to watch playoff hockey. That's it. Same with baseball.
bro. I'm telling you
Everyone
right now,
wants to watch
fams.
playoff baseball.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, fams. Guys aren't even watching playoff hockey in the States anymore. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares, bro. It's not the 80s anymore. That's the thing. People think in Canada, people only in Canada, people are watching hockey, bro. People aren't watching hockey, bro. Go look at the numbers. They ain't watching it, bro. I'm telling you, the Leafs, if the Leafs do well, it'll be good for the Toronto market. Like I keep saying, bro, if you want to penetrate markets, you need, first and foremost, you need less teams, in my opinion. I think you need less teams. If you have too many teams, sometimes that could be a problem. Certain sports, like niche sports, like basketball and thing, when you have less teams, you have kind of a slim picking on who you can get, and it makes the league much more challenging. It makes it tougher. You see what I'm saying? Also, you need divisional rivalries. Like the Raptors and the New York Knicks should have a rivalry just in the division alone. You get what I'm saying? That has the
Well,
ratings.
no,
There's
okay,
no
Also,
divisional
the
rivalries
Boston
in
and
the
the
NBA.
Raptors. The Raptors in Boston, they got a pretty
Hmm?
good Celtics. We have a pretty good rivalry with the Celtics, right? And the Sixers.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you right now, if you look at rivalries, bro, there's no real history.
Hawks and Knicks have
Like there's history.
Trey Young and
Nah,
Hawks and Knicks
that's not
have
a
a pretty good
rivalry, bro.
rivalry.
Fams, rivalry is
Well, it
like,
gets more
bro,
hater if it's one
go look at the
player.
rivalries.
Like you're
Bro, go
saying,
Bulls
look
and
at the
Pistons.
you're
rivalries
saying like
between,
Bird and Magic rivalry.
bro, even
Or like a
Reggie
more
Miller
Bulls
and
and
the New York
Pistons.
Knicks. Reggie Miller, remember Reggie Miller when he was going, bro?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
talking
with
about
the choke sign.
freaking year after year battling this team in the playoffs, year after year. You have to, like, I'm talking about like not 1 year. I'm talking about like 5-6 years. You're just duking out with this team. That's where the rivalry. 1 year he knocks you out. The next year you knock
That
him out. The
happened
next year
though
it's like
with
literally
Golden
like,
State and Cleveland, right? Like we saw what that did to Cleveland.
nah, but
Yeah,
that
but it
was
got boring
Golden
though
State had their
because
number.
they were
Golden State had their number.
friends.
Nah,
I
it
mean,
wasn't
sure.
even that.
And
That
no,
was just
but
the
they were all
championship
friends. Like it wasn't.
friends,
They,
exactly.
so like yeah, they're all friends. It wasn't like what's it? No, because Bulls and Pistons that was a real rivalry. There's actually
Well, okay.
blood on the courts.
Part of that is because we get technicals for like doing nothing nowadays. We can't even fight properly.
Yeah,
Bro, that's the problem.
that's true
NBA's too
too.
soft
That's
as
true
well.
tue.
The soft, they gotta have the physicality has to be there. The
They're
physicality,
not
a lot of
gonna
guys,
fight
bro.
in
And
I've
the
had
Madison.
guys
NBA
who
banned
are
wearing
soccer
chains.
guys.
Why?
Exactly.
The NBA
No,
banned
but
wearing
the thing is,
chains.
it's not even
Why?
what they're wearing. It's not even that though, fam. All that other stuff is on the court. What the reality is on the court, like on the court, the problem is the fouls, the lobster calls, bro. You play rap some games, they don't even get calls. You see some games, guys are scratching their head like, bro, isn't that a foul? But you're like, I don't know, man. It's like,
Yeah, we play
that's
through
how
the
it be like the
contact,
NBA, and then
which is
on
what
top of it, the
everyone else should be like.
physicality's not there. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying,
Like
bro.
one
So
guy should
there's
not
so
get
many
10 free
issues.
throws.
This is why it's a niche sport. I'm telling you, bro.
And
There
look,
was a night where I think it was like there was WWE and the NBA were on the same night. It was like one of the marquee NBA games versus the WWE. The
yeah.
WWE crushed the NBA in ratings, bro. I'm like, how the hell
Oh,
does
My
that happen?
opinion.
WrestleMania?
And this is a
My
marquee, like the
opinion.
best. Yeah, it killed them in the ratings.
Yeah.
My opinion. I feel like watching playoff hockey more than watching playoff basketball. No, because in playoff hockey, there's actually people fighting. There's actually big hits, and in the NBA playoff, you don't really look at
Yeah.
so you don't really see that. You don't see
Well,
that.
no,
But
the good thing
remember
about the playoffs, the fouls start going down.
NHL's been, like I said, NHL's been going down with the ratings too. Remember, their game is softening up too. NHL is not as tough as physical as it was like 20 years ago when Todd Bertuzzi was cracking guys' skulls. Yeah, it's not like that anymore. Where the ratings were like, you watch,
or
it
when
like, bro,
when
everybody
football got
was
soft too. Football got soft too. You remember when Michael Irvin played like in Dallas after he almost broke his spine on like this one hit?
Bro,
it was like Cowboys and Eagles.
Bro, remember the NFL, bro. NFL is, bro, the head. The reason why they softened up because dudes were getting knocked out left, right. There was too many concussions. There was too many guys going to sleep in the NFL. There was dudes literally retiring, killing themselves right after, bro. After they retire, they're like, all right, I'm offing myself.
We will never see Randy Moss ever again, or like Jerry Rice ever again. It's like you just won't see those kind of players come around.
Randy Moss was dirty. Randy Moss was dangerous though, bro. He was cold, bro. But yo, bro, remind you though, Antonio Brown was even cold, bro. He was like the player of the decade. He was the best wide. If
But
you go
after
look
he
at
got
statistically, he got yo, but bro, statistically though, bro, the last 10 years, he was the player of the decade, bro. He was the best wide receiver
yeah,
in the NFL.
but
Have
you
you
got
seen
to
him
remember
lately though?
what's it called?
Lately,
Fame got to right head. He's trash,
not
garbage.
even it, yo, bro. Honestly though, you're right though. No, he's nice, bro. He's still good, bro. Have you seen him, bro? Do you see him and Brady? The problem is Bruce
Politics,
Arians.
politics got
Bruce
him.
Arians an idiot. Bruce Arians an idiot. Bruce Arians. That's why Brady got Bruce Arians sent upstairs. Did you see what happened? Bruce Arians. Brady
Or
said,
look
"I'm not
at
coming back to play here if Bruce Arians." Mhm.
OBJ on the Browns. Like OBJ with
That's what
the
I'm
LA
trying to tell
Rams.
you, bro.
Big
That OBJ
difference.
could play. It's just all you need is the best
A
players.
good quarterback.
Exactly. Antonio Brown was playing with Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger's garbage. Then he played with Tom
Now
Brady. You
garbage.
see, he
Yeah.
won a Super Bowl. Tom Brady won a Super Bowl. He caught a Super Bowl touchdown. No. Tom Brady's still good. Antonio Brown is still good. The problem is Antonio Brown had problems with Bruce Arians, bro. I was watching the whole thing. Bruce, why do you think Tom Brady had to get rid of? Tom Brady said Bruce Arians was pissing him off. He would create plays. Bruce Arians would exit out. Bruce Arians is trying to be a tough guy. That's what he's from New Jersey. He's from Newark, so he's trying
I
to
have to
be
go now,
like a
guys.
tough guy.
I have
Goon.
to go now, guys.
Him and
I'll be
AB. A lot of guys don't. Yeah. All right, bro. We'll be I'll see you on Sunday, all right, bro.
Yeah, okay. You have to go do something. All right.
All right, bro. Peace. Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, bro. So, yo, bro, Def 4K, bro. What's your take, bro? We're gonna wrap this up, bro. What's your take on beating the New York Knicks, bro? Getting to that playoffs, bro.
Just play, but like play hard from the start.
No,
Not
I
like
agree.
tonight, but
I agree.
that's about it. Just go play, have fun. It's the last game of the
Yeah,
season, right?
go
We're
out
already
there
in
and
the
play.
playoffs.
Yo, and please win the game. Win the game.
Yeah, win the game.
Win the game. Yeah. If you don't win the game, then we're in trouble. Like honestly, it's in New York on a Sunday. That was the last game for the Raptors regular season.
Yeah, we gotta finish out strong. It's an away game.
When does the
but
playing
yeah.
game start? When do the playing games start?
Let me check. Play in. I think it's the 16th. It's in the week off.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
so we can just kind of chill out.
Yes, 16th, 14th or 16th. So in between
Okay.
that period.
So yeah, the 12th to the 15th. That's when the play-ins.
Yeah.
So the 16th,
Yep.
the NBA playoffs actually start.
Yep.
So
You
6
get a
days
week
off.
off, and then yeah. So okay, there's the play-in, and then the play-in. The teams that get in the playoffs, they get like a couple days off. I think 3 or 4 days off, and then after that we start. So I think the play-in should end around like the 16th. Then yeah, let me see when the NBA playoffs start.
Okay. All right, man. Honestly, I'm gonna say keys to beating the Lakers. Let me get into the comment section because there's a lot of guys out here. All right. Yeah. Will Scotty Barnes struggle in the NBA the playoffs? No, I don't think so. I don't think he'll struggle. I think Scotty Barnes will do. What do you think of that? You think he'll do well, or what do you think?
I mean, there's no reason for him to struggle. He plays off ball, right? It's not like he's a ball handler. He's not always the ball handler, but yeah, he just got to do what he's doing right now. Like it's not like defenses are zoned in on him unless they start doubling him. But yeah, I think he should be fine. Just play like he's playing.
I agree with you 100%. I think you nailed it right there. I don't see why he should have any issues. We smashed the 76ers. If we have Fred VanVleet on the court, we are good. We are good. Philly are the Miami Heat. Have shooters on the team. Yeah, they have shooters on the team. No, I agree with you. They do have shooters on the team. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Flight reacts. Okay, like Scotty Barnes. Okay. I have a feeling the Raptors can make the Eastern Conference Finals, but the NBA Finals, it'll be a little too hard to get to. Honestly, what's your take on that, bro? What do you think? Do you think they can make the NBA Finals?
If the Raptors, so here's the thing. I think this being Sixers won't be too hard. If the Raptors beat their second round matchup, I think they'll make it to the NBA Finals. Because if they can beat Miami, they can beat Milwaukee too. And from that point, I feel like they can get to the finals. But it's not like obviously like it's gonna take a lot of things to connect for a lot of things to click for us to get there, and injuries can happen and stuff like that. So I don't think this year the expectation to go to the finals is that it's that pressuring. But I feel like getting past the first round is something we should do. Is a win for us.
I agree with you 100%. I still think that this team should aim much higher. I believe personally, depending on how the matchups end, like they make out, like depending on who we play next. So like if we go and play like I said, the 76ers, we should be able to get them out of here. Then we play the Miami Heat. I don't see why we can't beat them in a 7-game series. I don't see why we can't pull that upset out. I think that would be an upset, and I think we can get that job done. I think that's an assignment that we could complete. You know what I
Well,
mean?
okay,
Like personally, I just see
Miami's a
that.
good team. It's very different from Sixers in a sense that they're very well coached. They have a lot of defensive-minded players, right? Gritty defensive-minded players who are going to play hard every single game, right? Like PJ Tucker, Jimmy Butler, and they got some tough shot makers there too. They got the shooters as well, right? So it's not as easy as people think. Right? They're first seed for a reason. I mean, that's if they end
I
up
agree with you.
beating Brooklyn. If Brooklyn loses their playing match, so we'll see what happens. Right? It all depends on matchups.
I agree with you. It is depends on matchups. Matchups play a huge factor in what could potentially happen. Personally, for me though, I think we can get it done. Don't be shocked if we get it done. I think if we got to the NBA Finals, that would be an over. We overachieved if we get to the NBA Finals. Personally, I think we overachieved. If we happen to win the finals, oh man, bro, we literally just we pulled something out of we pulled the unthinkable. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't supposed to
That's a great
happen.
story. Yeah.
That's one of those moments right there.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
What
So
stage of the playoffs do you think will it take for us to gain our respect?
I think if we go to the Eastern Conference Finals, people will respect us. I
All right.
think if we go to the East, people will be like, yo, this team gets our respect. But if we don't, people will just be an afterthought. But if we go to the East, and if we won the East, people will start looking at us like, oh shit. Like people start looking like this is something different right here, bro. This is like, bro. This is like, that I don't know, that rare animal that just came out of nowhere, bro. Like, where did this animal come from? How? Like, it's like something, you've seen that before, or something you just the unusual, bro. Like like, is that real? Am I really seeing what I'm seeing right now? That could be one of those moments right there. If the Raptors are able to pull that off. Like, is this really happening? Like, what? How? Like, it'll be one of those. If we want
Let's
it,
hope that happens.
bro, that's all we need. Let's hope it happens. Because I believe we can at least get to the Eastern Conference Finals. If we play Milwaukee or Brooklyn, I think if we play Brooklyn, we have a high probability. If we play Milwaukee, it could it I don't know. I don't know. That'd be tough. But I still think we have something here. Get to the second. Let me get to this question. What his name? KPJ
Kevin
had
Porter
35
Jr.
points and Jalen Green had 8 points. Yeah. Yeah, Kevin Porter, but I didn't even recognize he had cut his hair and everything. I was like, oh, this guy looks like a different guy, man. But he was out there balling, man. Like he's a good player. If he could, he's looting in a riot right now. His stats are inflated. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, you see flashes there. If he could get on the right team or with the right coach and the right system, I could see him potentially doing something special in the future. That Kevin Porter Jr. guy. But is he just a guy who's just scoring on a shit team? I don't know. Time will tell. It would be cool if China had an NBA team. Eventually they will. If from what I think the NBA wants to go to China. I think the NBA should go to China. I think they should. I honestly think they should. They should go to China. They should go to Mexico City. They wanted to go to Europe. I remember David Stern talking about that years ago, talking about like when he was the sorry, the what do you call it? The whatever the CEO. What do you
Commissioner,
call that position he has there?
the commissioner,
Commissioner. Yeah, when he was the commissioner, he said he wanted to, but they were talking about this years ago, man. They were talking about this stuff years ago, like it
it's
never
too
came
much
to fruition
logistical
because they
issues. I feel
realized
like,
how hard it is.
yeah,
Exactly. That's the problem. Like getting a flight from like Spain to like Dallas or Spain to like, and then they'd have like it just like or a game if a team would have to go from
and like
from
when you're crossing the ocean,
whatever.
right? Like flights can obviously get like delayed and stuff, so games might get delayed, schedules might change. So
That's
it's a lot of
that's
issues.
right.
That's why
Yeah,
mainly they
it
don't
doesn't
like the
make sense.
Raptors, right?
Exactly. They complained about even going through customs. Guys were like, I don't want to go
Yeah,
through Stephen. I don't want to go through customs. I'm tired. I'm like, bro, you sound like the Grinch, bro. You sound like the old man yelling at I don't know the dog barking at the moon, bro. Like, bro, this is stuff you can't change, bro. It's the moon is there for a reason, bro. Customers are there for a reason. Go through it, stay quiet, check in and check out, and go into the city, bro. Complaining, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, this is what I'm saying. This is why they don't want us to go because they're tired of that. They're complaining, bro. And go through customs and keep it pushing, man. But the Canadian customs got to do something best special about that. Like certain people, like certain things, they just got to clear quickly or have a special unit where they get certain people in and out. Like I understand though, like you know what I mean. If it's a hassle, if they're sitting out waiting 5 hours or whatever, or like, but who waits that long? You don't even wait that long. It's
nah,
really
bro,
quick.
dude, the
Like bro, I've been
players
through customs
they're
how
on
many times?
private jets. They don't go through customs.
Yeah,
It's just literally the personnel, and the
no, but
analysts and
they
reporters
do.
and
I
stuff.
heard they do.
That's
No, I heard they do
it
go
is
through
what it is,
customs.
right? Like if they start saying stuff like this, the NBA is gonna start declining even more.
That's
Like
what I'm saying,
this is where the
bro. They
market's
got to
at,
figure out.
right?
They got to go to Mexico. Yeah, they got to go to Mexico City, Las Vegas. They have to go to Vancouver. They should go to Montreal, Seattle. Um, they should be going to markets like that. They need to start going to other places as well. Like, to me personally, they need more, and I think they need more draft picks. They need to develop the D League more stronger. The G League, they got to have. Each team should have about 4 to 5 draft picks. Your top two can play. The rest of them go to the G League and you develop them. And then those talent level players come to the team. You know what I'm saying? Or they go overseas or whatever. But try to develop the G League, make it a stronger league, and then make the other league as well strong. Each team should have their G League team. Should be whatever, 30, whatever. There should be at least freaking, in my opinion, there should be like by now like 40 teams in the NBA. It should be jam-packed. But whatever, I don't know. They stated anyone who's interested, like I said before in the past, uh, Adam Silver said if you got like a couple $1 billion, they'll give you a franchise. So, like I
Mhm.
said before in the past, if your dad has a friend or anybody out there who's listening to this, you know any guys who got a couple $1 billion or a couple guys that, you know what I mean, maybe some finance guys or whatever, some tech guys or, you know, they got money like that, they can get an NBA team. All these dudes in the NBA want to be friendly so bad. What the F happened to the real rivalries? I agree. And I think that kills the game. It kills the
Bro,
game when
six can
everybody's
on
buddy
TV.
buddy.
I'm telling you, it's the fouls and flagrants. Like then the refs are so soft these days. Like they need to be like controlled to an extent. Like they need some like
Yeah.
committees or some type of like complaint department or yeah, it just I feel like these calls are too soft at this point.
Yeah. Too soft, bro. Like the
We need
fouls
the hand
should
checking
be
rule, yeah.
fouls. Exactly. The hand checking rule. And also they need to probably remove the zone defense as well. I think personally should be man to man. And guys need to learn how to play defense and get under guys. And guys should shut guys down. And it might look ugly at the beginning, but over time it will get better. Over time, it'll make more players more. It makes you think when you have when you have hand checking, you have man to man, and you have what do you call it? Violations for not guarding players. It makes you think. It keeps you on your toes. Like the NBA should be a league where you're always thinking. Like you got to be sharp. You can't water and dumb down the game. That's what they've done. They've watered it down. So they need to make it more
Two-way.
thinking, like a thinking man's game. Exactly. Where players, two-way basketball, players have to play both sides of the court. Guys are really out here. You know what I mean? Like even if the games, listen, I don't mind low scoring games. I don't mind games where it's like 90 points, you know? Bro, I remember I used to watch
Yeah, for
NBA
sure.
games, bro. There was like 70 points scored in a game. I used to see 70 points in a game, bro. I'm dead serious, like 70, 80. But I had no problem with it because guys have to think, bro. Guys were like, when I was a kid watching those, I was like,
Yeah,
I
every
had no
possession
problem with it,
mattered.
bro. You know what I'm saying? So it exactly. I don't care at the end of the day. Like honestly, if it will feel like the Detroit Pistons beat the Lakers in the finals if we win the championship this year. Yeah, it'll be very shocking because that was shocking. I remember that. I was young when that happened. That was shocking. People didn't see that coming. People were like, "What? Detroit beat them?" People were like, how did they do that? Like, how are they? You know what I mean? It was like, bro, they did what they had to do. Lakers play like a bunch of idiots out there. Kobe Bryant was playing hero ball. He was trying to get his shots off. You know what I mean? And Kobe Bryant came to Toronto, All-Star weekend in Toronto. Kobe Bryant came here and he was talking to international media. In Toronto, he said, I let that one slip. He goes, I think back of some of those championships. He goes, that Detroit one is the one that kind of haunts me and burns me inside because that was one that if I had made adjustments, we could have won that series. All you had to do was make those adjustments. And yeah, that would have happened. But it is what it is, though. Kobe Bryant learned, though. He understood that and he looked back in retrospect and he could sit back and he thought about his career and stuff like that. And he saw where he went wrong. You see what I'm saying? So that was the great part about Kobe, bro. He would actually sit down and watch film and study the game. And he was a student of the game. That's one thing I respected about Kobe Bryant the most. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here, bro. Shouts to my guy, Def 4K. Shouts to Louis. Shouts to everyone in the chat, bro. We'll be back for the final game. And then we'll do the season recap, and then we'll do the Michael Jordan verse thing next week. But Michael Jordan versus LeBron in the final recap. Salute to Def 4K. Salute to the Toronto Raptors. Any last words, bro?
No, it's all good. Thanks for coming out, streaming.
Yeah, definitely. Shout outs to everybody. Shouts to Louis as well. Shouts to Six Canada TV. In my opinion, we need to win the championship this year. Bro, we need to, but bro, that's a tall task to climb. But hey, you know what I mean? Masai Ujiri said that, yo, bro, we gotta win. We're not here to play in the playing game. We're here to win a championship. So as long as he has that mindset, you know, anything's possible, bro. As long as we play our game. We just have to play our game and play hard, bro. But we'll be back on Sunday. Peace out, everybody. Later.